Welcome everybody to the FNX Racing Series for the season opener here at Richmond Raceway. The drivers are going to be doing 200 laps for the season opener here for the Misfit Motorsports Online Racing League. Up here in the booth is myself, Kurt, and my longtime partner up here, David Dolliber. Person behind the scenes on pit road, doing all the fabulous game reviews, bringing it back home for the Twitch channel is Jeremy Rittenberg. So David, coming off a championship run a few weeks ago, Eric Johnson took the championship. Had a little bit of a struggle on the last race. He had a little bit of a battle going on. A couple of drivers wasn't able to make it there, but I had a heck of a battle. He's coming off of a strong run here for the season opener with a little bit over 22 drivers tonight. Going to be an interesting show.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be as easy for him this go around this season because, Kazan's here, Hartley's here, Bennett's here, Gilmore, hopefully he'll run the whole season, Mike Perry. Not to leave anybody out, but that's a pretty strong field right there alone, so it's going to be tough for him.
Yeah, so them are the guys that we know about. We also got the new guys that decided to join the race, show their car tonight. You know, you got the Corey Painter, John Anthony. One of the Welches here. We got a Ryan and a Brian. I can't remember which one is which, but they're new. They're showing up. Joey Smith, Jamie Marlowe was here and there, so it's gonna be an interesting race to see what these guys can do. The ones that we don't know about, and the original ones that we know that are fast and that can handle this track.
Right. Speaking of the track, Richmond's I look at it as more of it's like a technical track, right? Each corner's got a little different characteristics. Tonight, it's loose. And they're probably going to be making about 80 laps of fuel run. There may be some other strategies going on, but that's probably what we're going to work with. So it's going to be some cautions, I'd expect, Kurt.
I mean, how the track temperature is, the car is going to be loose with the fuel mileage, with the lower fuel that they do have in the car, with the limited tires that they have. They're going to be stretching it. They're going to be running. It's going to be warm out. They're going to have their hands full tonight. And it's putting the law down. And if you top 5, top 10 tonight, it's really going to set the pace for the whole season on how it's going to really, what is the word we're looking for, to prove a point, basically.
Right, so we have bonus points in this league for get the pole, lap lead, and then most lap lead, and maybe fastest lap, Kurt?
I'm pretty sure fastest lap. I mean, it's going to be tough tonight. With 200 laps, a couple pit stops, you can try to get that extra bonus point with there, but every point helps. Every point helps.
Right, so let's talk about passing. Do you think most of the passing is going to be on entry of the turn or maybe off the turn?
I'm thinking it's going to be off the turn, but later on the run, I wouldn't be surprised if the cars that are trying to not get past stay high, try to let them low so they can't slide up to make that pass, and then they got that speed to carry on the back stretch or the front stretch.
Yeah, turn one's kind of like who's got the biggest balls, who breaks last.
Who can break last, hold it, and maybe a slide job happening. That's always something to happen.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait. Can't wait.
So we got about a minute left in practice here. It's an hour of practice. They got 10 minutes of qualifying. 3 laps qualifying, but the last 10 minutes to see if some of the drivers want to wait for the temperature to get it cooled down. But if you wait until it gets cooled down, track can also get heated up. Track gets hot, going to be a little bit slower. But some of these lap times that we're seeing in practice, David, I'm really shocked. I mean, look at the 22 of Mike Perry. He's 14th. Usually he's up in the top 5, top 7, and just in practice alone. I mean, I know it's practice, but qualifying's a whole new deal. But seeing some of these names up there, I mean, anything can happen, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the normal cast of characters. You got, Kazan, Johnson, Robert Hartley, Bennett, Terry Litwill is up there, Gilmore. I think it's going to be a good race. I think it's anybody's right now. So Vinny Edwards, he's one of my favorites. I love watching the guy. He dices it up pretty good. And there's Charlie Wilson. He'll be a factor tonight.
Yes, one of my favorites. I mean, you got Ronnie Welch on the 62. I mean, Eric Johnson, awesome guy, helps us out and everything. Hey, Brian Zimmer in the 55, he's been around. So qualifying is going to get ready to start here. We've got 3 laps here to go. Then they're going to be going over a little driver's meeting. Once the driver meeting happens and stuff, they're going to try to get this field set. get everything going. And pretty soon, David, green flag.
That's right. So before the race, we discussed what we believe cautions are going to be tonight, and the low ball was Jeremy with 4. I had 6, and you, Kurt, had 8. So we'll
8.
see. We'll see how that pans out.
Man, but normal how it usually works. I mean, usually we'd be 1 or 2, but these cars, first race of the season, it's all out. I expect a few cautions coming out tonight, and the big ones are going to be the people probably bouncing off the wall.
Well, and I think someone's going to want to prove a point tonight, you know. So the cheese grater out there tonight, Kurt. From what I understand, you do a fuel lap run, and your tires will be about 50%.
But if you are slow, saving the fuel, your tires are going to be a lot better shape, but you're going to be a lap or 2 down by that point.
All right. So how many tires do we get here? 3 sets. 3 sets. Fuel 67%. So everybody loves the B car, right, Kurt?
B car is where it's at. They're fast. They're squirrely. You got to drive it. Less fuel, less weight, less tires.
Yeah, I enjoy driving it.
All throttle.
Yeah, so as we're waiting, let's see where some of these boys are from. We got a guy from California, James Marlowe. He's from California. Joey Smith from Georgia. Bunch of guys from Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, Texas. We get them all over the country here. So this is a good field. Yeah, good field.
Man, well, see, I put my foot in my mouth, David. I had to do it, right?
And tell me more.
Tell you more. The one that looks like got the pole as it sits right now, I know it's still kind of early, is the one and only.
How do you pronounce that? It's Mike P.
P.
How do you pronounce that? P.
Perry.
Is it Perry? Is it Perry?
Perry. Mike Perry.
Mike Perry.
We got it. In the double deuce.
Yes, the double deuce. And Terry Litwell he's up there second right now as it speaks. We got some fast ones still to go. Raising Kazin, Johnson, Gilmore. If I don't call your name, that don't mean you're not fast. Robert Hartley, Anthony Bennett, Wilson. Wilson's up there in what? 7th, 8th?
7th. Still got a lot of drivers to go still. I mean, Gilmore's taking his laps right now.
It is tight out there right now.
Looks like it.
Perry's got a 22 and Litwiller's got a 52, so it's tight. You get greedy, boy, it's gonna bite you.
Yeah, but yes.
Well, Gilmore looked like he picked it up. Picked it up a little bit, but not quite enough. Vinny Edwards pops into third place.
That's huge. I mean, that's a name.
Oh yeah, the 300. Yep.
Yeah. We got the pilot here tonight. Yep, 747. He's in.
He's in.
He's a guy.
He got a 154. Ooh. Stemfley takes the pole provisional as we speak. Wow. I mean, that dude was flying.
Wow.
You better learn that name, Kurt, because we'll be calling it tonight. The speedball here tonight with a 22.822.
22.
Yeah, but you know, Johnson says, hold my beer, okay? You watch. In practice, he cut a 22.696, and you know he's going to want his name called, so. There's still some guys that were in the 6s that haven't gone out yet, so. Yeah, Kazin, he just clocked in, but he cut a 22.648 in practice.
Man, the times are real close, David. Times are real close. I mean, just depending on who hit the brakes a little bit later and who got on the gas sooner.
Yep, but we're real close to going green. About another 5 minutes, we'll be going green. I don't know. Do we have to tell Johnson to go out? Does he need an invitation to get rolling here? Or?
Well, he's still got time. We got 4 minutes left. Still qualifying, 3 laps. John Anthony is making his lap times right now.
Kazin jumps up to second. It looks like times have slowed with the track temp going up, so. I see Ronnie and Brian are there close together. Ronnie's 13th and James, oh, not James, Brian is 15th, so. I see Charlie Johnson clocked in at 9th. That's pretty respectable. And top 10 right here is an achievement tonight.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, when you qualify, you still want to stay on top. You know, I mean, it's going to be tough passing, you know, if you start in the back or whatever. It's going to be kind of tough to pass, you know, the other 20 cars to get it up front because it is going to be hard to pass. I mean, it's going to be getting a little bit slick. You don't want to push it. The guys that are up front, they just got to worry about, you know, just the people in front of them keeping their own pace instead of chasing anybody down. Because if you just start off fast, like Chase Stenfley ran a 22, right, 22.8. 2 tenths faster than second of Mike Perry. Well, no, Mark Hazen. I mean, if you keep that race pace up, man, you're going to get sent right to the back within about 10, 15 laps.
Yeah, drivers' meeting has started.
This will start. We go on green. After that, it's the leader's choice in the restart zone. Make sure you stay in your line until you're past the start-finish line. Cautions are thrown by iRacing, so we have no control over those. And black flags, if you do get a black flag, they are cleared on a case-by-case basis. But if we clear your black flag and later we review it and you shouldn't have got it, you will be issued a post-race penalty. Other than that, have fun.
With Johnson not qualifying, it's lead me to believe that he's going to be going the route of fuel mileage, huh, Kurt?
I mean, going for fuel mile. I mean, with this guy, what do you think? Really, fuel mileage, tires. What does he have in the bag? Did he just forget? I mean,
maybe he's got mowing lawns on his brain. I don't know, but you know, it's easy to do. You're sitting there going thinking about mowing lawns, and all of a sudden, oh shit, I didn't qualify.
You didn't qualify. It happens.
It does. He better watch that if we start bumping cars. If we have a 30-car field, and you could load up early if you don't qual.
Got a lot of cars to pass, man. If you don't qual, I mean, some of the David, even the lap times, right, from 23.01, right, it's been close all the way down to 23.4, 23.6. I mean, it's not that far off. I mean, it is, but with this many drivers in there, anything can happen. Anything can happen. We've seen it in multiple races, in lap 5, lap 10. The leader spins out, takes out the top 5. right? Even happen in the back of the pack, right? Just something goofy happens and it changes everything.
I don't know. I don't like starting in the back just because of the wrecks, but you know. And they are gridding, Kurt. They are gridding.
The officials are saying this is where you are going to start tonight. Hopefully Eric does make it at least on the track, right? Since he didn't qualify. But our race leader is the 91 of Chase Stempfli. In the second place in the 87 of Mark Kazin. 22, Mike Perry starting third. On the outside of him is the 071 of Terry Whitwiller. The 300 of Edwards is starting fifth of Vinny Edwards.
Starting sixth is Brian Zemer. Seventh is Matt Johnson. Eighth is Dustin Quarter. Ninth is Charlie Wilson. 10th is Anthony Bennett.
Robert Hartley in the 46 is starting 11th. Robert Day, what do we, the crazy man or something, right? 63 is starting 12th. Ronnie Wetzel is 62 is 13th. 32 of John Anthony is 14th. 5th is Ronnie Hurston, 15th.
Yep, 16th is going to be Brian Wetchell. 17th, James Marlowe. 18th is Johnny Elliott. 19th is Jeff Gilmore. 20th is Joey Smith.
Yeah, 21st in the 12 cars, Corey Painter, Eric Johnson, non-qualifying Johnson in the 18 cars, 22nd. And Cale Peterson in the 99 is rounding everybody off in the 20th, third spot.
Yep. They'll be rolling in about 10 seconds. To kick off the season, Kurt. Kicking it off.
They are rolling, David. The pace car says it's time to go, and here we go. Pacing for the very first race for the FNX series of the, what is this, the spring series. We got, I forgot how many races we got, but man, we got chase races, we got the regular season races, championship points. Man, we got everything going on this season.
Yeah, we got a full field. That's full show. Full field.
Man, we got 200 laps tonight with 22 drivers here tonight, so it's gonna be very interesting. Pace car's gonna probably take him around one more time. Everybody's getting set. They're gonna get tightened up here pretty soon. Get so angsty. David, what do you think is gonna happen in coming in turn one?
Well, hopefully it's not a disaster, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. Hey, I'm looking at the Kazan's car. Is that misnumbered, just so for our edification?
Oh, I'm not.
I don't see an 87. Do you?
It looks like he's on. It looks like he's on pit road.
Okay, well, they'll have to tighten that up then, huh?
Oh, we gotta figure this out. And guess what, David? Pace car's in. They are on it. Green flag. Here we go. The 91 gets a heck of a jump. Stays away from everybody. Coming into turn one, they're going to be side by side for the first turn.
Yeah, looks like Perry's going to settle into second place with Litwill a third and Mr. Edwards. Well, Edwards fell back.
Well, it looks like the single file for the first five drivers here. They settle it out. Mike Perry's going to be on the bumper of Chase Stempfli, completing lap one. Everybody else kind of gets single file here for the most part. They're still a little bit side by side toward the back, but they're figuring it out. First lap of the race is always the toughest one when you're doing all that. You never really want to have a caution with the, side by side racing, all the antsy, trying to get the gears right, but they did it. This is FNX, Misfit Motorsports Racing at its finest.
Yeah, congratulations to the field for not bunching them up. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on Johnson to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it looks like Mark Hazen did get out of pit road. I mean, he's running toward the back now. He's got a lot of catching up to do, but he's out there. He's running. The car is rolling.
car is rolling. Stempley is
Perry got loose. He's as loose as a goose. He got her sideways, testing it out. That will put Terry Whitwiller on the inside of him. Looks like he's going to make the pass. That little better bottle there, lost his speed. Terry capitalized on it and got second place on Mike Perry.
Yep, it looks like the 55 is making a move on him on the inside. Will it stick? Will it stick, Kurt?
Man, when you open up the door for one, you're going to open the door for all.
Yep, that's music to Stempley's ear, ain't it?
Yeah, man, he's seen it and took it, and he's going for it.
Mike will settle in, though. He's no rookie.
He knows.
Probably shit his pants, but we'll figure it out.
Nah, just testing. He's a tester.
Yeah.
Says, oops.
Been confirmed. It's loose.
He let everybody know snow behind him, too, because everybody else did the same thing. Oh, got a car in the grass, David. The 30 car, maybe? 30-something? 32 of
Johnny
John Anthony. Yes.
Hopefully he'll collect her on up and get to rolling again here.
I mean, a little early for all that, but
That's loose.
yeah, coming in there, yeah. Just looking back at it now, David. He came off of turn 4 on the low side, just following behind Gilmore. Not really, yeah, behind the 53. I'm sorry, and right down. Didn't hit nothing. Right down the infield grass there. Basically, he didn't come up on the track. Just let everybody by, collected it, and started shifting gears, and back at it he went.
Yeah, he's back out there rolling. He seems to have figured it out, and he's rolling again.
He tested it out, realized that didn't work.
I see old Kazin. He's flying up through the field here, try to make some positions up.
Well, I can tell you, David, right after that happened, right after...
Oh, it's in the wall. There's a wreck. The 9 and the 08 make contact.
Uh-oh.
I just happened to be Johnny on the spot. You're welcome.
Good. Man, let's take a look at that. What happened, David? Lap 8?
I think
Lap
8 he slapped the wall, came down on the, I don't know.
Let's see.
Guy slapped the wall, came down into the 8.
Yeah. The 08 comes in hot in turn 3, says, oh boy, kind of slaps the wall. Then I don't know if he collected it, was just turning too sharp or what, came down on the track into the 9, into the Chevrolet number 9, and then brought the 9 sideways. Looks like the 9 didn't hit the wall, barely he hit the wall. 8 was in the grass. Whew. Not a lot of things happened on that. Didn't collect any more cars than what it could have happened. Didn't smack the wall too much. I expect those two guys to probably hit pit road, maybe. Probably not a lot of damage on those, but just so happened the 8 got a little bit of a too hot coming into that run and just tried to overcorrect it possibly, and 9 in the wrong spot.
It happens. Shit happens here, right?
And you just lose concentration one time, and that's where it is.
Yep. So the top 10 is going to be first is going to be Stemfleet, Terry Whitlow, Mike Perry, Brian Ziemer, Dustin Quarter, and take it away.
All right, and Matthew Johnson, Robert Hartley in 7th, Vinny Edwards in 8th, Anthony Bennett in 9th, Jeff Gilmore in 10th. Man, Robert Day, 11th place. Man, he moved up the spot.
Right. So just to break away for a second, I'm looking at Hartley, Edwards, Bennett, Gilmore, and Day. There's a pack of some really top drivers right there, Kurt. I wouldn't want to be there. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, that's going to be real tough, actually.
Yeah. Yep. So that was kind of sweet. We got 10 laps under our belt. And the tire wear is probably starting to take effect, right?
Yeah, it's probably going to start leveling out now. Tires are going to get cooled off, and they're going to be probably going to be a little bit slick on this restart.
Oh, yes. You don't want to spin them on that restart.
That is a no. Hey, let's we got yellow flag. Let's bring second place in here, Terry Litwiller. He did pass Mike Perry when he got loose on that. Let's see how he's doing. Going to be on the outside, second place, starting the race. For caution. Hey, Terry, it's Kurt and David up here in the booth. Got a sec?
How's it going, guys?
All right, man. We seen that you're running in second place. I mean, first caution came out, but man, you capitalized on that. We seen Mike Perry in the 22 get it a little bit loose, had to slow up, and you took it down on the inside of turn 1 and completed that pass.
Yeah, Mike gave me an opportunity there. He got a little bit loose, but it's early, real early, and a lot of patience, and it's slippery, boys. It's slippery.
It looks like that's what happened. It looks like on the caution, somebody went a little bit too hot, but looks like you're bunching up the field. Just wanted to chat with you. Good luck, man. Starting on the outside. Pace car's off, man. Go at it.
Appreciate it.
And Mike Perry, he slides into second place along with a 4-car, Dustin Quarter. I think Litwell, he's very cautious on that. Good for him.
I mean, so the 91 did take off, so Mike Perry's got a lot of ground to cover again. Just keep it cool. But Dustin Quarter, I mean, haven't heard that name in a while. I mean, he's running in third. He's up there with the guys. The rest of the pack going side by side coming into turn 1. I mean, it's going to be some tight racing here until they get spread out and get them tires up and rolling again.
Well, Eric Johnson's in a thunderstorm right now. He's putting the moves on Charlie Wilson. He's trying to make the pass on the outside.
Let's go to the back.
And he completes the pass. Yeah, he's in some, and he makes the move on the inside. He is not fooling around, Kurt.
He is on the way.
Evidently, he did forget to qualify.
Man, going with the 19 of Joey Smith with the battle of the 99 right behind him. It looked like he get a little bit loose, but he's on the inside of Ronnie Hurst of the number 5, it looks like. I mean, Willie Mega Sticks just couldn't get that run off. Looks like he gets a little bit, but going side by side into turn 3, he'll hopefully make this pass when they start finish line.
Yeah, he's got that Slayer Mustang set on kill, don't he?
Man,
flying up through there.
Man, Ronnie Hurst is not giving it up easy.
Look at Marlowe in the number 9 Chevy, going low on the 99 there. He's making some moves here. Whoa, and he gets loose. He is loose. And he says, I don't give a shit. I'm taking it 3 wide right here.
The 99 on the outside, or the 32. Woo-wee. The 9 stays way down low coming into the turn. And collects it a little bit. Ronnie Hurst did finally get passed by the 19 of Joey Smith.
Yes, sir. Action everywhere, Kurt.
Well, I lied, David. I thought all the passes were going to be on the outside, but it looks like they are making it stick on the inside.
Yeah, you got to have big balls to take her on the inside.
You got to make it stick.
Robert Day's up to 10th, by the way. He's making her work.
But look who's behind him, David. Look who is behind him now. Gaining 11 spots so far is Eric Johnson. Look at this other guy, the 75 of Jelf Gilmore. 11 spots he gained. He's running in 8th place right now. Just a few spots ahead of the champion of last series, the 18 of Eric Johnson. But, man, he's got a couple good guys he's got to pass to figure out how to get up there. But Quarter, 5 spots up. I mean, a lot of guys are gaining these spots early.
Yeah, Robert Hartley, he started 11th, and he's up to 5th, so good going on his part.
Check this out, David. Completed lap 21, and we are green flag again, man. We only have one little caution. I mean, just a little bit car sideways, didn't collect anybody really, and we're back at it again.
Boy, Robert Day's ass end's a little happy. I don't know if he likes that, but... Yeah,
you know what, David? Yes.
Let's go in car with the Big Show, huh?
Big Show, that's what it is. It was big something.
Yeah, you got Big Johnson in back of him and Big Show in the 63, right? Something like that. Johnson he likes to hang back there to make him nervous and watch the show. You know?
Watch David or watch Robert work.
Yeah.
But man, look how he's on those brakes, man. It's sliding up. Man, brakes and sliding, you know what that means. Back up your turns a little bit. You won't have no tires.
Here he goes to make the move.
He's on the inside. Oh, it didn't get on the throttle soon enough. Don't want to loop it, but
yeah, there's action everywhere.
whoa, man. He loves those brakes, man. It's loose as a goose on entry and loose on out.
Couple guys got sideways down the front stretch there, about mid-pack, but they collected her up.
Man, David, we got this group here. We got the group they're running like 7th place. They're battling it out. Group ahead of us. I mean, but look at Jeff Gilmore, man, in that pack there, running in 8th place. I mean, you got 9th place looking at the inside. Jeff's looking on the outside. That Matthew Johnson in the 25 car. I mean, it's fast, man. It's really, really fast.
Yep, old Jeff Gilmore in the 75 Miller, genuine draft Camaro. Yeah, he loves his draft, he says, and he's going to be putting the moves on the course car here real quick. It's a battle of the beers. Battle of the beers.
But look at the different lines they're running. Jeff comes up just a little bit sooner, but on the brakes a little bit later. You know, so he two different kind of racing styles right now, and who's going to be able to take it? Looks like, hey, man, Matthew Johnson got up a little bit high, but makes it work and didn't get into it all that much.
I know Jeff, he ain't afraid to get in the back a little bit of you, get you loosening up even more than you are. Look at him.
Yeah, he's letting them know.
Captain Bennett, the sub 47, he's closing in on Gilmore. So it's
Looks like
tightening it up.
But the 46 just passed Terry Litwiller. That was for 6th and 7th place right there. No, 747 on the inside.
Got a turbo.
We got to inspect that car when we get done.
That's right. Turbo mode.
Jeez, oh, Pete, I want that car.
Yeah, I think Gilmore got a little loose. Touched him. How about that, huh?
Yeah, I think somebody said something, huh?
Yeah. Words have been spoken.
Fists are going to be thrown.
Look at this.
Did you see that? Robert Davis did something.
He's closing in on Gilmore. Give him something to think of, huh?
Yeah, maybe his rear end will break loose too, huh? Oops.
Get in the back of Canadian bacon, right?
Look at this, David, and the 32 of John Anthony and the number 9 of Jamie Marlowe. They got a big battle going on. You got the 99 of Cale Peterson. He's back there. He's been trying to make a move. Ronnie Hurst is dropping back just a little bit, but I don't expect he'll be back there for too much longer.
I'll tell you, Gilmore is loose as a goose, and he's talking about it. I mean, I know he likes a loose car, but probably not to that extent. Quite a pack there with Eric Johnson, Matthew Johnson, Gilmore, Day, Edwards, Bennett. I mean, they're all pretty tight right there. And I'm looking at Mike Perry. It was up to around 2 seconds, and he's maybe some lap traffic starting to play in.
Yeah, lap traffic is there. Chase Stempfley in the 18. I mean, I don't want to say he checked out, but he's got a pretty good lead, like what you said. But the 8 of John Michael Elliott did get passed by the leader. He is going to be 1 lap down, but he is the first lap down on the lead lap, which is no big deal. You know, keeping his pace, just going, letting the leaders by, you know, being the gentleman's agreement deal, but still got a lot of ground to make up. And
yeah, we're only halfway through this run, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, for the fuel deal. So I don't think they're going to be going too much longer with this. Man, freshies Everybody wants some freshies.
I'm guessing Johnson scuttled the saving fuel deal. Yeah, looks like Brian Zimmer is getting up to the back of Charles Hartley and making a move, giving him a little pressure anyways.
Yeah, but man, the 46 gained 7 spots since the restart. I mean, but Brian Zimmer looks like he got a little bit better pace. You got people behind him making some moves with Anthony Bennett and Terry Litwiller, so that's going to be an awesome move. Behind him is Eric Johnson, so man, the whole field that we just seen is moving forward. Some of the guys are just dicing around. They are on the move now.
They are on the move.
But you got to always go back to that 57 car of Charles Wolfson, right? By himself, sending in his groove. First race back here for the season, right? Coming off of a strong performance last season. You know, getting the groove in there, a little bit different cards and stuff. But I expect him later on in the race to figure out these tires and how loose it gets and see him in the top 10.
Right, and I'm looking at the 53 of Brian Russell. We haven't called on him. He's got a pretty sharp-looking car.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm pretty sure that he's one of the new guys that was able to make it out here and wanted to join, especially in the truck series and dirt street stocks and stuff. So expect to see his name, both the Welchels, really. I mean, they're wonderful guys, fast drivers. I mean, you're going to see these guys more and more, especially up in the front.
Yeah.
But David, let's go in the back real quick if we can. Right, the number 5 car, Ronnie Hurst, and that number 99. Right, they're side by side. They try to make the pass, they can't make it stick. Right, you got the 19 and the 32. They're bumper and bumper. Right, then you got the lap car there, trying to didn't really do like a pick move or whatever, but had to slow up. I mean, everything is playing out, trying to gain every inch as possible.
Yeah, there's 3 wide right now. You know, they probably go, I'm back here to take it easy, and I'm in a thunderstorm right now.
Oh,
the 99 gets to the 5 just a wee bit.
Ooh, one little bloop, man.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm here. Look at him, he's dogging him.
Man, you know what that means? You better move it or get out of my way.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Wow.
Old Carl Peterson, he's putting the old pressure on him. Look at him. He tries the inside. He tries the outside.
Man, it looks like he's driving a modified again, David.
I know it. You don't care if he hits the wall.
No. They tried the outside again. Will he make it stick? But it looks like that low line is the preferred deal. But he diamonds it. Does he have the runoff? He gets right on the corner of the bumper and got the move. Does he do a fine? Yeah. Whew. Action everywhere, David.
He makes the pass back. Hurst does. Ronnie Hurst says, you know what, dude? No. Well, says, you know what? Take it.
Yeah. Wow.
Ronnie's got a pretty sharp-looking ride right there. So again, David, we're going Chase Semfley. 91 is leading the race. Mike Perry is behind him in second place. He's closing the gap. Yes, he's cut, and he's flying. He's sideways, boy, but he's cut it down to 0.8 of a second.
So third place is Dustin Corder in third place, right? He's 3 seconds behind all that. Robert Hartley in 7th place. He gained all those spots. Anthony Bennett, the pilot, in 5th place. Eric Johnson. Come on, dude. Eric Johnson running 16th place ahead from where he started from. Brian Zimmer is 7th. Matthew Johnson in 8th. Jeff Gilmore in 9th. Terry Litwiller in 10th.
I think Perry's going to be fighting for the lead here pretty quick.
And then he cut it down again. He cut down almost a 10th on that. It was 8.89. Now he's down to 8.0. So he might have something.
He's chewing some serious timing. Can we go in car on Mike?
goose is a goose a little bit. He loves it though.
Yeah, he's making. Look at it. He's gonna have the lead here for long. Stempfley's car is not happy with him right now for some reason.
Something happened in both those cars. One went down and one just said, "Here we go."
Yeah, I mean it's almost 4.5 seconds back to the third place car. So then it starts to get bigger. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds.
No, the number 8, the 08, John Elliott, down pit road.
Yeah, he wants some freshies. They want some freshies. They got it, right?
I don't know. Is Jeremy on pit road right now, seeing all this action, seeing what they're doing? Nah, it must be too loud down there this time. A lot of cars down there. I mean, generators and stuff running. Cars zipping tires off. That's kind of tough.
Yep. Mike Perry's got her cut down to 0.3 of a second and closing on the good wrench number 91 of Stempfley. But just because he can get to him don't mean he can pass him.
That's the other thing you got to worry about. If you can get there, then what do you do? But hey, the 8's coming out on the pits. It wasn't an accident or anything. It was just probably some fuel, tires and stuff. Just a normal routine deal. Oh, David, caution.
No. So now what happens?
Well, yellow flag comes out when that happens.
Oh, okay. But I'm talking, what are the drivers going to do? What do you do?
Pit.
Yeah, but it screws everything up. You only got 3 sets of tires, dude.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you're going to go 150 laps on...
No, you got to pit. So looking at it, David, it looks like the number 19 of Joey Smith that brought out the yellow. It looks like he just got a little bit loose and hit the wall and then just swung her right to the left.
Yeah, he's about to lose that hood. He's about to lose that hood. I'd like to hang that in my garage as player hood. It's pretty sharp.
So it's just a single car deal. It just looks like he maybe bounced off that wall and then swung right straight down. But man, him going to the pit road right now.
Yeah, the leaders are pitting. Newsflash.
Everybody's coming in. Everybody looks like they're coming in.
Who's going to stay out to get the invaluable laps? Huh? Bonus points.
Get the points. And I mean, the 62 looks like he didn't come down yet. Ronnie Welchel.
21 too. Who's the 21?
No 21.
I'm looking at something else. My era. Sorry, boys. Made you think though, didn't it?
Yeah, look. I know who the 21 is.
Right.
Jason.
21 in the sky.
All right, hey, let's see if Shane Stempfley got his radio on real quick while this cautions came out. Let's see if he's got it. Was the race leader for a while. Well, was for a long time. Hey, Chase, Kurt and David up in your booth. You got a sec?
Hey, yes, sir.
Hey, man, qualified on the pole. Heck of a job there. Ran 22s, man. You got 2 cautions here. But, man, you had a heck of a lead, but it looks like that 22 of Mike Perry was catching you. Was it just tire wear, or were you just kind of holding off a little bit?
Tell you what, trying to do the balancing act of the fuel and everything, but I think he did a lot better job saving his rear tires. I was lighting them up, tried to get a little bit of a gap, and it seemed to come back to bite me at the end of that run there.
I mean, you guys were fast. I mean, the car looks good. I mean, it had a little bit of a lap traffic there. I mean, it looked like they was able to get through just nice. But yeah, Mike was doing the same thing. He was getting loose, and I mean, it looked like you were pretty steady. But guys, looking good. I mean, get back out there, man, and hopefully you see you at the end.
Oh yeah, baby, we'll keep it clean. We'll give her all we got.
I expect it, my man. Hey, good luck to you.
Thank you, fellas.
Man, fast.
Yep.
Look, David, they're doubling up again. Pace car lights are off. Yeah, they ducked down. You got the 91 and the 747 starting side by side. He gets a heck of a jump. Looks like he gets a little bit loose on the outside. Mike Perry jumps on that. Man, the outside looks like they're going to get loose. The number 4, Dustin Corder, takes the inside of the 747.
Third, yep. There comes
Robert Hartley. Yes,
Yep.
here we go. Don't even want to say it. The 18 looked like he's going to take the move too. Woo-wee. Whoa, sideways. 300.
Vinny Edwards.
300.
Vinny Edwards and Larry Litwiller.
Oh, man, let's go check that out. I just happened to see it out of the corner of my eye on that, David.
Yeah, good call. Kerry took the blame for that one. But I think they're rolling, so.
It don't look like it was too bad, but let's check it out. I'm seeing now here. Oh, looks like, David, it looks like the 071 came in a little bit hotter than what Vinny was doing. And the Terry Litwiller just got on the back of the 300 and looped him coming into the turn. But luckily, it was just like a little bump. You know, no really fender damage. It looks like they can just probably line them right back up and do her again.
I'll tell you what, man. Stempfley's going to have his hands full here. We got the big boys. They're up front now, so.
Man, but look at that. I mean, just that caution right there. I mean, that happens. Yellow flag, you know, lining them back up. I mean, new tires. When you get new tires, you're not really knowing what they're really going to do, how much you can brake and stuff, because you're just used to not looping it. But, man, Chase Chemphley, Mike Perry second, right? Dustin Corder in third. Robert Hartley in fourth, Eric Johnson fifth, Anthony Bennett sixth, Matthew Johnson in seventh, Jeff Gilmore in eighth, Robert Day in ninth, Brian Welchel in 10th.
Yeah, 11th is going to be Brian Ziemer. 11th is going to be Carl Peterson, Charlie Wilson, Jamie Marlowe, Johnny Edwards, and Ronnie Wetchels in 16th. 17th is Terry Litwiller. 18th is Vinny Edwards. 19th is Corey Paintner, and rounding up the top 20 is going to be John Elliott.
Yeah, Joey Smith, 21st. Ronnie Hertz is still running out there. Mark Kazin ran the track, back out on the track. Hey, but this is the fun time right here, right? Let's bring Terry Whitwiller in the old 71 that did the little oopsie to the 300 real quick. Hey, Terry, it's Kurt and David up here in the booth.
Hey, guys.
Hey, did your brakes work on that turn, or you just wanted to say hello to them?
Well, you know, it seemed like we had a couple check up in front of us, and yeah, I came in hot. So I already sent their message to their crew and apologized, Kurt.
Hey, hopefully you don't have a visitor there in your hauler here later after the race. Hey, well, don't look like that much damage. It was just a little spin out, man. Just hopefully nothing really did happen that you're able to get out there. But we've seen it. I mean, wasn't on purpose, but dude, just sideways, and here we go. It's Richmond, right?
It is Richmond. We'll get it together and see if we can move back up through here.
Yeah, you go get them, bud.
Something that you never really see with him, you know, just a total oopsie.
We're going green here. Stempfley, he takes the lead again with Perry in second. Fourth's going to be Dustin Corder, and fifth is going to be Robert Hartley. Or fourth, Robert Hartley, with Bennett in fifth.
No, but look who passed him in fifth place. Eric Johnson is up there.
Yeah, he's coming to play. He's coming to play.
There's a little bit of cautions here, really kind of set the tone for everybody to get the groove back and get the people where they need them.
Yeah, I think Perry's going to be putting the moves on him. I think he's jonesing for a lap lead. Jonesing. These guys got to remember, they're on the second set of tires, and it's only lap 64.
And they got to go 200 laps. 200 laps on this thing. And we're at starting lap 65. But
Oh,
Mike
man.
Perry opened the doors a little bit for the number 4 to look on the inside. 91 takes off just a little bit. Got the 46 of Robert Hartley trying to chase him down. Eric Johnson is behind him with Matthew Johnson still running in the top 5, top 6. Basically where he started from qualifying.
All right, look at Robert Day up there playing with Gilmore. He's running 8th.
Gilmore gained a heck of a lot of spots from qualifying. I mean, he's up there. He's moving his way through the pack.
Yes, sir. Harry's trying all he can to take the lead here. I'm on his in-car. He wants it.
He wants it. Man, if he's not
tough.
first, he's going to take it. But did Chase learn his lesson? He said that he did, Mike probably did a little bit better than he did about burning up his tires on the thing. Did he learn his lesson? Trying to cool it down a little bit, just not set a gap at him, just running his line so he can make it toward the end and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, I think all bets are off. He's just trying to stay in the lead and stay on the track, right?
Dave, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go to Jamie Marlowe in the 13th place there. Look at that pack there, right? You got Vinny Edward, Jamie Marley, Charlie Whitwiller, Brian Zemmer all back there. Side by side, trying to gain a spot. The 300 is staying on the low side, trying to make that pass. Man, Jamie Marlowe is trying to make that pass, but they're just gripping and ripping right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of cars right there and a little bit of real estate. I'm sure Kelly Johnson up at him saying, yeah, I'm glad I'm up there.
But Anthony Bennett, Brian Zimmer gets it, bro. Wow.
Yeah, there's a tight pack racing.
So Jamie Marley makes it out on top, through that pack. Brian Zimmer made it through. Vinny Edward. Brian Zimmer, well, trying to keep that spot. But here we go, David. Got the 071 and the 300 bumper to bumper again. You remember what happened last time?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
What was that? Did I just see the 062 was able to make the pass around Anthony Bennett in the 747 toward the back there? Was able to drive it down on the low side and complete that pass. It looks like the leaders are settling down a little bit. They're running just same as what they were before in the last 4 laps. So they're just kind of chilling right now. Still got a lot of race to do. Not even halfway through. Already burned up a set of tires. 2 cautions.
I would advise guys to take care of their tires right now. Because 140 is probably when you're going to be getting your next set, right? If you're smart.
Whoa. The 22.
He got greedy or something, didn't he?
Yeah. Wow, I'm gonna take a peek off of that real quick. I was just having to be on the leaders when that happened. Coming off turn 4 again, David.
Yeah, he gathers it up.
It was, and got her sideways. It was on the brake, stayed on there, collected it quick. Got on the grass just a little bit and got her right back on there. No caution, kept the car straight. Everybody was allowed, gave him some room. They knew it was a little bit flew.
And he collects it back up.
Oh, Jamie Marlowe in the 9. He goes, hey, we already got a lawnmower. We don't need another one.
That's right.
Pete. We only got one, only room for one. But just like that, I mean, look at the respect that they have for all these drivers. They see to collect it, get back on the track, kind of lets them by, get back up there and race, because you do not, seeing in the past by the 57, if you're on the apron and you try to make the turn down there, it does not work.
Oh, I'd like to hear the in-car on Mike's. Well, maybe I wouldn't, but
I already know what it says.
I'm sure he's beating himself up, you know. The 71 puts a move on Mike Perry. You know, I'm looking at Hartley's. He normally lays back a little bit, but I think he's only a second and a half back. So, and then you got Mr. Johnson. He's lurking back there. I know he's saving his tires. And then you got Gilmore right back there. He don't save nothing.
Two different driving styles, right?
Right.
Look where they're at.
All Jeff's going to bring back is just a set of keys, right?
Every time. Whoa! Whoa! Matthew Johnson went off the track hard. What is up with this turn 4, David? We got oil or something down there, but coming up turn 4, man, just slung her sideways. I mean, when I say sideways, tail into the bumper.
117 is the track temp, and it's probably going to get higher.
And smoked it. Hurried up and got off the track, so no caution came out. He's on pit road. Oh man, you know what that car is gonna sound like.
Yeah, we got Robert Day in 6th place right now. He's nipping on. He's trying to get to Gilmore, but he's running a heck of a race. Good for him.
What are these guys thinking now? They already seen 3 people spin out. You know the radio is going on. That people have seen it, letting the other guys know that, hey, it's slick. So are they now just saying, man, I got to cool it for a minute, or they
Charlie
still
Wilson's
don't care?
up,
It didn't
8th.
happen to me. I'm going to go.
Yep, we got the large Sarge, Charlie Wilson in 8th place. Mike Perry Perry's up to 9th. Wait a second.
Perry's in 9th. Terry Whitwiller in 8th.
And he's
Brian
all over him like a cheap suit. He just puts the moves on a 71 there. Terry Litwiller.
Now, you know those tires that he was saving? Probably not now.
Oh, no. He's mad in a Hornet right now, ain't he?
But the good news is the 08, right? The 08, John Michael Elliott back on the track. He was one lap down. Remember, he pitted early. Matthew Johnson, he looked like his car was too damaged. It looks like he packed it up on the hauler, and he's going in because he hit kind of hard on that back wall. So he's all done packed up. So
yeah, Brian Ziemer's run a pretty good race. He's been top 10 just about all night. I think he's a guy to keep your eye on. Just taking care of his stuff's all he's doing. Will Jeff Gilmore work his way up there?
he'll be there by the end of the night, I do believe. He's seeing what's going on, what his car can do. I'm pretty sure these cars didn't run this long with this hot to know what these cars were going to do for this long.
Yeah,
So,
the 18 put some moves on the 4 to take over 3rd spot.
Hey guys,
But,
I did get some things working here, and I'll tell you what, your 2 big movers right now, 2 of the ones you've been talking about quite a bit. Jeff Gilmore up 14 spots in the 75, and Eric Johnson up 19 spots in that number 18. So they made it through the field this far, boys. I don't know.
Now, being up front, David, like what you said, you want to stay out of the back with the cautions and stuff. Now, these front cars now, the top 5, are catching the lap cars, right? Catching the back of the field. They're letting them buy and stuff, but that's when you can start setting picks, setting this. Some of them might have a little bit more tire wear, so be ready, man. Be ready. Pit road might get a little bit busy here shortly.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be entertaining short pitting again. You know, you got to do what you got to do, right?
But come on, man. Look at Brian Welchel, in the 53 car. made his debut here at FNX tonight, right? Putting on a big show, running ninth, gained 7 spots so far, right behind Terry Whitwiller. And right in front of him is Mike Perry, I'm sorry, right?
He's still sideways.
Yeah, seeing these big names like that and you're running up there that hard, I mean, you should give yourself a pat on the back right now and saying that you can do this.
Oh, you can. But Stempfli, he's consistent if nothing else. He's still leading the race. I mean, he's led a whole shitload of laps, ain't he?
Yes. Yep. Now, what do you think, David, on that? You're watching the bumper. You've seen the 22 sideways. Now in the back, you can see it. He's getting communication on that the 22 is farther to the back. I mean, that's a little bit of a kind of a relief, wouldn't you think? Because he's the one that gained on you the most. But the one thing he doesn't know is the 40, 60, 18, the 4 and Jeff Gilmore, Robert Day, they can all still do the same thing.
Yeah, true. Mike's got a tough road to hoe trying to get that. He's 9 seconds back, so it's not going to be easy on his part. But if there's a groove to be had where he can gain a little bit here, a little bit there, it's Mike Perry. So.
But look at the 99, right? Look at the respect that the 99 has, right? Running toward the back and stuff. He stays on the high side, letting these guys by. You know, big respect to these guys. You know, hey, I'm running my race, but you can go for it. Stays way up high for these guys to just make the move on him, and he's cruising.
Yeah, you know, there's a time and place to fight, and that's not it for the 99 right now. He'll get him another day, right?
But, I mean, a lot of racing can happen. You know, I'm not too worried about it.
Comes out, he gets his lap back.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So, I mean, you're making good friends that way to say, hey, just let me by, go ahead. You know, how slick that track is, you don't want to be that guy.
Oh, you know what they say, you know, you can be a cool cat or a shitty kitty. And he's being cool about things, right?
Yeah, he's just cruising around and letting them by. I mean, he's still racing. He's not just letting them by and say, go ahead, but he's just staying high. You know how high he is on this track here. It's not where you really want to be, but he's getting it done, letting them by. Cool dude.
Yeah, he'll get his lap back. He'll be right up there.
Now things are starting to settle down, David, right? People are starting to get gapped a little bit. Now we're seeing the tire wear. Who's going to take the advantage now, right? We got the 46 and the 18 of Eric Johnson and Robert Hartley. They're going to be battling out probably here a little bit. The number 4, Dustin Corder, I mean, he's going to be right there. But then Jeff Gilmore, the guy that can race with no tires.
That's right.
Right? You got them guys there that the people that don't know about. Then 6th to 10th, right? Got Robert Day, Mike Perry, Terry Whitwiller, Brian Welch, Brian Zimmer, right? That group, right? That whole top 10 can be first place guys every week.
So we're almost halfway through this puppy. We're lap 98, 99. So, and these guys are going to say, God, we're not even halfway yet.
Hey, they not the double 8. The 08 come down short pit, is a lap down. He comes down pit road. It looks like he's going to get some freshies and fill up here. So that might be the whole short pit stop strategy, being a lap down, trying to do something to gain those spots.
Yeah, it sounds good now, but boy, I'd like to get his opinion about lap 180.
Hey guys, I was just checking out some numbers while I'm sitting on pit road here, and looks like the majority of the laps they pitted on was 54.
Yes. Yep.
Other than Ryan Zimmer, and he did on lap 59. So I'm not sure if that's going to play in later, but I guess the next pit stop we see who's going to run longer.
But we got bad news. It looks like we got bad news.
Yeah.
The caution came out.
Hey, can we talk to Robert Day or what?
It was Mike Perry, boys.
Yeah, it looks like Mike Perry just put her right in the wall. Something happened to that car. Just went right to the right and then just lost power, lost everything. Unfortunately for him, it might have been that spin out, just couldn't make it. Something happened to that car.
A connection or something.
Yeah.
Can we talk to Robert Day?
See if he's got his headphones on here. Let's see.
Robert Day, what's going on?
And how are y'all today?
Running sixth and putting the pressure on him.
This Toyota is fast today, but she is loose.
Yeah, you like him loose, don't you?
Yes, sir.
But it seems like you've got a handle on it.
Oh, it feels like I'm skating on glass every lap, but we're doing all right.
You ain't gonna take tires, are you? You taking tires?
No, we got too far to go.
Yeah,
Oh, no kidding.
a good move on your part. Hey, well, you go get him, Robert.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Hey, let's bring one of the new guys in here real quick. We got the number 4 of Dustin Corder here, right? He was running up there in the top one after this pit stop. I don't know what really happened.
Yeah, bring him on in.
Hey, Dustin. It's Kurt and David up here in the booth.
Hey, Kurt.
Hey, man, I've seen you running up in the top there, but what do you think about these cars slipping and sliding in a turn 4? You got enough tires there to keep her straight, or is it too loose still?
Well, for me, I'm not sure. I'm hoping I can hold it together. I didn't take tires the last stop. I only took fuel. I'm just going to try to take it easy.
That might be a good move. Real
Yeah.
good move.
Hey, we
Yeah,
just want to
it
bring you here. We're keeping an eye on you. Looks like the pace cars are gonna shut off their lights and stuff like that. Hey, you go racing, and we'll keep an eye on you and everything. But keep her straight, my man.
Thanks, fellas.
Looks like Chase Stemfley's back here in 11th. He's gonna find out what traffic's about tonight. It's gonna be a new theme for him, right?
But look what happened, David. Looking at all this, some of the cars stayed out, some of the cars pitted. But the pace car is off, right? Pace car is off, and they get a jump out the restart. Robert Hartley takes off. Geez, oh, Pete. Eric Johnson is behind him. Got a heck of a jump right there. Robert Day didn't get the quite of a jump that he wanted. Stays on the high side. So
Gilmore's coming up to play.
So you got Robert Hartley, Eric Johnson, Jeff Gilmore, Robert Day, single file. Them are the ones that did pit, right? No, did not.
Did not
They
pit.
did not pit. Yes. And so they said that they can probably make it on fuel. We don't need to pit right now, so they're going. But these guys with freshies toward the back, so it's going to be starting, with Chase in this. He's in 7th place, so he's going to be making his move. But did he do it too early? Did he take tires?
And there's Eric Johnson trying to make the move. Gets a little loosey goosey.
But wasn't these the two guys that battled it for the championship run last week or a couple weeks ago for the championship?
Yeah, Gilmore. Oh, Robert Day. Big show. What happened?
He's thinking about those tires now.
You imagine he's swearing at the crew chief. What do you mean I can't take new freshies?
Wow, man. I'm going to check that out. It's something that he never really happened.
And he just got loose.
Yeah, just looking at it now, he just stays up on the high side. It looks like Robert did come down. He did come down on him, and they collected very well. I mean, they just hit and separated real quick. Nothing really happened. Just slowed him up a little bit. Great racing. FNX racing at the finest again.
Yep, and Chase Stemfley, he's lurking back there.
Man, he probably just got fueled in, because you would have seen a heck of a jump on there, right?
Yeah, it's nice to see Anthony Bennett. He's up to 6 right now, he's running well.
So we had another leader here. Now we got Eric Johnson leading the race in the 18 car, gained 21 spots, right? The 46 Robert Hartley running second. 3rd place is Jeff Gilmore. Chase Stemfley in 4th place. So he got in the back, started to come back up to the front now. He was always up front. Anthony Benton 5th, Vinny Edwards in 6th, Terry Litwiller in 7th, Brian Walchel in 8th, Brian Zimmer in 9th, and Anthony Bennett in 10th.
Yeah, I can't imagine Gilmore's got much for tires right now, the way he drives.
Man, they went single fire quickly, didn't they?
Right, Bennett looked like he just got in the back of the Stemfley there, but he worked it out. Let's go in car with Mr. Bennett, eh? Anthony Bennett.
Man, it takes a long time to get on that throttle a little bit on 4. You think they're learning their lesson?
Gotta be easy on her.
Whoop.
Yeah, I think the 46, he wants a piece of this. He wants to lead back. And he gets into him and spins him. He spins him. Oh, brother.
Oh,
No caution, dude. Oh, there it is.
holy moly. Uh-oh. Oh, looking at it now, David.
Yeah, he slipped up. It looks like he just slipped up.
Wow.
As they say, shit happens.
Man, he just had the line. 46 was on the bottom the whole time, and looks like the 46 came up and said, oops.
Eric's not in bad shape. He's only back to 7th, so now maybe some people will take some tires. I'm sure Eric's going to think about it.
The 46 went up, took the 18 out of the leader. Hey, David, what did you say? I think you said that you don't want to be in the back because of wrecks.
Hey, can we bring Eric in? Or do you want to bring Robert in, Hartley?
Oh, Robert.
Yeah, let's bring him in.
Uh-oh.
Robert Hartley, how are we doing tonight?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we seen it.
You just slipped up, huh?
But I don't know if I slid up or he came down, but I tried to slow down as much as I could to keep him straight.
We saw it coming, dude.
Damn it.
No, hey,
Wow,
it
you'll be
happens,
all right.
man. Look track, nothing on you. I mean, it just looks like he came up a little bit. I mean, it happens, but yeah, we seen it. We know how you two race, man. That's why I had to bring it in. Slick track. I mean, but the car's good though. It looks good.
Yeah, it's clean.
All right, man. But hey, keep driving. Don't worry about him, my man. You did a heck of a job, and we'll get you back up there. Hopefully, see you at the end.
All right, I'm gonna have to buy him a beer after this.
Oh
Well,
boy.
He told us you'd do it. You'd wreck your mother to win the race. I guess he's correct.
Oh,
Oh man, it's going back to that championship race again, man. Hey,
Go-
you get
go
out of
get
here,
him.
man, and we'll hit you up later.
all right. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, he's going to be just waiting, ain't he? But we got Mr. Bennett up there in 2nd. And Vinny Edwards, he's coming up to play. So we got some players.
Oh man, that stuff gets in people's heads like that. Especially when you wreck the leader and you're running 1 and 2. Oh man. But green flag again, David. Here we go.
Let's do it.
So Robert Hartley was able to get moved back up. The officials thinking, well, it was just an accident. Put him up in the front again. Eric Johnson's got a little bit of room to make up. But Anthony Bennett on the outside of the leader. Well, Robert learned his lesson to not go up on him and wreck him too.
That's right. He says, you know what? Let's let him go. We'll get him later.
I shoot one up.
Let's Anthony Bennett take the lead.
747s. Piling it, that 747. Woo.
Yeah, how about Vinny Edwards in third, man?
Yeah, got that little spin out. That's what I mean. Anything can happen. But
it's anyone's race right now. Anybody's.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The 75 and the 91 got a little bit, but it collected real easy. Got back on the track, just a little bit of bumper sideways. Woo. Got a slow car on the track there, David. Is that a lap car that's right there being on the low side?
Yep.
All right. But with that pit thing, man, did people take tires and like run harder than others, not thinking about all that? I mean, that's going to be a real thing to think about.
Yeah, Robert Day is still lurking back there in 7th place with Stemfley in 8th, Jeff Gilmore in 9th, and 10th is going to be John Anthony.
Looks like it was a 12 car that was going real slow on the track right there, David. He's out on pit road coming in, so I don't know if something happened with him of Corey Painter. He was running in 17th spot, and he's coming in for some. Hopefully, it's just get some tires and fuel. I don't know if Jeremy's got any word on that, if he's able to hear us on pit road.
Wetzel just makes the move on. Makes the move. Everybody's passing the 18. I think the 55 checked up, and he lost a couple spots due to that, Kurt.
Oh, they've got a car slide. There's a looper.
Big show. Brought her around.
Uh-oh.
He's still spinning back there.
Robert Day coming in what? Turn 1 sideways all the way through. Let's go check that back. Yeah, watching Robert Day now in the 63. It looks like he was just drifting. He's not in a dirt street stock tonight. Just looped it. He doesn't look like he collected anybody, but facing the wrong way in turn 2. Waiting for everybody to clear up, but
Hey, let's bring Eric in, can we? Or do you want? He's pitting. Will they take tires? I would. That's about right. 75 laps for fuel run. Yeah.
Now let's let him hit pit road and then make sure he gets a stop. Don't want to screw that up, you know.
Oh, he can handle it. He can chew gum and talk at the same time.
Derek, Kurt and David up in the FNX booth.
How we doing, brother?
Hey, you all right, my man?
I'm all right.
If anybody takes you out.
List, though, I'll tell you that much.
Took some
and
notes.
Hartley's going to wreck me, and they let him stay up there? What is NASCAR officials doing?
Hey, the FNX officials said that it was a total accident. The 18 got in his way. And
yeah.
Well, he's saying he blocked him. I don't know about that. But
I don't know about that. I haven't seen the replay, but from the cockpit, I'm thinking he came up and he moved me out the way. Somebody sent it in.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Ass ends all tore up a little bit, huh? And what was that? Robert Day spun in front of you, huh?
Yeah, that was a pucker moment right there.
Yeah, we seen that one. But hey, man, you started toward the back for some reason. Well, I know why. But made it all the way up to the front. I mean, with the whole, like, couple of the cautions and everything, people not taking tires. But you think you got it? You think you can stay up there now?
And I don't know. All the tire strategies are so flip-flop now. I don't know who's got what. I don't have a clue, to be honest with you.
Did you take tires? You took tires, right?
No, not right there. I just took fuel only. I only have one set left, so I'm just gonna bet on hopefully a caution here in the next, 15, 20, and
So how many
we'll get
cautions
our
we at? What's this, the fifth?
Four, fifth.
fourth or fifth, something like that.
Uh-oh. He's starting on the outside of the 46, man. So good luck
Oh,
to
it
you.
is. It is. Thanks. I didn't even notice that.
Hey,
Let me let him know I'm here real quick.
Well, he knows.
He's looking already. But hey, get out of here. Good luck to you, Robert. We're keeping an
Yeah.
eye on you, man. We'll see you after the race.
Have a good day, boys.
Boy, this is where you play nice, David.
Yeah, nice. Roberts, he recovered nicely. He's in 10th, so he ain't doing too bad.
So we're starting out. Anthony Bennett, Brian Welchel, John Anthony, Jeff Gilmore, Robert Hartley, Eric Johnson, Vinnie Edwards, Brian Zimmer, Chase Sentley, and Robert Day in the top 10. Pace car's back in. He gets the jump, Anthony Bennett does. Leaves these guys ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yellow, 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 yellow. Somebody forgot some tires were slick.
I didn't even see that. Who,
It looks like it was the 300. Was it the 300?
his car's all tore up.
So looking back at it now, right behind Robert Hartley, it was somewhere right there. Oh, it looks like the 91.
Got into the 55, yeah.
Yeah, something.
Vinny had really nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it looks like the 91 hooked the 55.
Yeah, got into the 300 or something like that.
Yeah, and then the 55, when he got hooked, it went into 300, and luckily I don't think it was too much damage, but things changed real quick, David.
Oh yeah, I bet you Chase would tell you he'd rather be leading right now than running eighth.
We're getting these. Whew. So we got Brian Zimmer in the 55. He did come down pit road. He's in the pits. At this point, like what Eric said, we don't know if we're taking tires or what we're doing.
It's like the 12's getting his lap back, so good for him.
Yeah,
Oh,
there he
lap
goes.
back.
See? Hey, let's bring Brian in here real quick in the 55. He's leaving pit road right now, and then see what he did on pit road and get back out there.
It's Ronnie, actually. No, who you going with?
Brian Zimmer. Hey, Brian, Kurt and David up here in the booth.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, seen you on pit road. You had that little spin out. That wasn't all 100% you the way it looked. But coming down pit road, your car all right? And what was your strategy on pit road?
Yeah, I was just trying to fix a little damage, and I thought it was my fault. I thought I spun the tires too much.
Well, we can look at it a little bit. I don't want to discourage you or anything like that, but tires and everything good? Or you got another set? Or
Oh, yeah, we should be good to go.
all right, man. We seen that you were running up toward the front and then kind of got knocked back, but it looks like you got plenty of time to make up that ground. But good luck to you, man. Hopefully you see you at the end of the race.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Another restart, David, here real quick. Hopefully they learn their lesson here. Maybe probably a different gear, third gear.
Well, just don't stay in second too long. Start in second, then shift right back into third. But hey, I ain't out there either.
But new guy. Can't really say new guy, but Brian Welchel, Anthony Bennett side by side, right? Jeff Gilmore, John Anthony. But Anthony Bennett, pilot, takes off. Controlling the lead right there, coming into turn one. Hopefully these guys.
Gilmore's kind of struggling on the outside there. Gonna take a 3 wide, it looks like.
they're going to go 3 wide coming in at turn 1. Woo-wee, Robert Hartley got to make it stick on the very bottom.
53 is getting ready to put the moves on the 747.
Whoa, sideways, sideways, sideways. We got a car sideways, but he controls it into the wall, into the turn. But he makes it back into the wall again.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Robert.
well, by Robert Day.
He don't need tires, he says. I'm gonna heat him up.
So yeah, he just comes in way too hot, it looks like. Controls the Eric in front of Eric Johnson again, hits the wall. He looks like he hit it, and man, so close, so close. But no caution, it looks like. We're rolling.
You know, Stempfley, he's up to second. Up to second in that 91 Goodwrench.
But Chase is passing him. Coming first place, Anthony Benton, Robert Hartley, Brian Welch, John Anthony in the 32. John Anthony the 32. Haven't really seen too much of him but he gained 9 spots, and behind him is Terry Whitwiller and Jeff Gilmore. Oh, the 55 gets in the back of, holy moly, what was it, Ronnie Welch a little bit, got a little bit of a contact in there.
He apologized. He's good like that.
Wow, David.
Like Hartley's making a move for second and maybe first.
So we're getting ready to complete lap 41. People are on their last sets, have one more set left, just took tires. Everybody's on whole different pit strategies now with different strategies for tires. Hopefully they can make it or want another caution. Hopefully it's not you that has a caution. People are slipping and sliding. Robert Day hit the wall twice on one spin out, already caused one caution. I mean, so and he's one of the top drivers here tonight. And man, anything can happen. Like look at Mike Perry. Kind of looped her, went in the grass, and
You know who's up there is this the 71 at Terry Litwiller. He's lurking back there in 6th, so he's having a good run tonight.
Yes. But Robert Hartley on the back of the 99 for first place. Right behind him is Anthony Bennett. I mean, they're coming into these turns, I mean, really bumper to bumper. You don't want to get too close, and just in case, you know, like a little bit of brake check up. But the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the top 8, top 7 is right there, David.
Right there.
Just to show you how close he's actually getting. You know what I mean? That without making the move, I mean, it's going to be really, really tough.
Yeah, he's looking for victim number 2 tonight, ain't he? You know, he's already pissed off his best friend, so why not go for...
Yeah, we don't know this guy, so...
Yeah, let's just stuff his ass up in the wall.
Yeah, the 91 goes up high. He's just showing what he's capable of doing.
Yeah, normally he's a pretty cool cat, you know.
The only way I see it, I don't want to be friends with him. He won't wreck you if your friends aren't friends.
That's right. But you know, he's got like buck fever when it comes to that trophy, Kurt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Probably out of his control.
When those laps start ticking down, the more you're on that gas pedal.
Now all he's got is he's focused. Win.
Win or wreck.
That's right. It's in his brain. He's got that little guy telling him, take him out.
Yep.
Boy, the 53 he had a handful there.
So we're kind of spaced out past 10th place, right? Starting at 11th, Brian Zimmer. I mean, he was running up toward the top. Had that little incident there on the start finish line. He's running 11th. 12th is Dustin Porter. Charles Wilson, 13th. Haven't really said too much about him tonight. He's been bouncing back and forth a little bit, but running in 13th. Cale Peterson in 14th. Ronnie Welchel, 15th. Robert Day struggling a little bit on them slick tires. He's running 16th. Corey Painter, he's 17th, and hopefully he's still on track. Yeah, he's still on track. He short pitted a little bit. He's running his laps.
I see a potential battle between Jeff Gilmore and Robert Johnson. This one could get dicey, I'm guessing.
But you got both of them that didn't take tires, right? One don't have any tires left on his car.
Yeah, so they're just biding their time, huh? If you watch this thing go green, they'll end on their old tires.
But when is the next pit stop going to be, right?
Yeah, good question.
That's when, how long can they really go on fuel and how long can them tires last? Because these boys that stayed out, probably regretting it a little bit.
Yeah, we got 48 laps to figure it out.
Guys, I was just checking the figures here. It looks like about the top 8, top 10, roughly. Right around lap 125, 126 was our last pit. And Brian Zimmer in 11th was at lap 130. I think it's going to be a question of who took tires and who didn't at this point.
And with other drivers not knowing when they actually took them, how hard you need to race, when they're going to stop, they're going to be putting the gas pedal down a little bit sooner than what they want, David.
Yeah, they'd probably love to have a caution right now.
But the 46 of Robert Harley is still on the bumper of Chase Emfley. He thought he got rid of one, but Robert Harley is still there. Anthony Bennett and Terry Whitwell, they're battling out. They just lost a little bit of time. No big deal. Brian Welchel, John Anthony, Vinny Edwards, that's going toward the back. They're all single file all the way back to the 63 of Robert Day. Just got passed by the leaders, everything, but he knows he's struggling a little bit with these tires and stuff. He's staying up high, letting them go by.
Yep, Harley's starting to put the pressure on the 91 of Chase Emfley. So we'll see.
But it comes back down to tires, man.
I think they're all just biding their time until they can get some new sneakers.
Man, that 63 of Robert Day is having a hard time, David. Going back and watching the replay on the last turn there, right?
What are we talking about?
Robert Day in the 63 on 155 coming off of turn 4. Turn 4 is the one that, I'm sorry, probably coming into turn 1. And got her sideways again, cut the nose off of the 32 of John Anthony when they're getting ready to pass. So they kind of bunched up there because them are the guys that are racing for position with the 9 and the 300.
Oh, yeah, it's Robert Day's. Here comes Jeff Gilmore. I don't know how polite Jeff's going to be.
Ooh, getting slick.
But Robert gave him enough room.
I was just more worried about that 32 when he cut that nose off of that. Wow, that was close. But the 18 is right on the back of Jeff Gilmore for 10th place, 9th and 10th. David, we got Chase Empley in first, Robert Hartley in second, Terry Whitwiller in third, Anthony Benton in fourth, Brian Walchel is running fifth. He gained 11 spot. This is all from qualifying. Gained 11 spot. Vinny Edwards, he's running sixth. Jamie Marlowe in seventh. John Anthony in eighth. Jeff Gilmore in ninth. Big mover there too. And Eric Johnson, one of the other big movers, is running 10th. Now, Brian Zimmer had that little issue. He was running up toward the front in the 55. He had that little problem. He's making his move way back up. The 4 car running 12th is Justin Corder. 13th is Charles Wilson. 14th is Cale Peterson. 15th is Robert Day. He's 1 lap down. Ronnie Welchels, lap down. Corey Painter. Then Mike Perry, John Elliott, Matthew Johnson, Joey Smith, and Ronnie Hurst. They parked it in the trailer, said that car's no good tonight. Something happened. So they're going to try again hard next week.
I'll tell you what, man. if this goes green,
it's going to be different.
Well, it's just between the top three or four, basically, because the rest, like even Eric's, he's 11 seconds back. So you can't make up that kind of ground, with 37 laps, right? Boy, that 32 is giving the 18 all he can handle. The 10th spot or 9th spot. There he goes. He's got 9th.
So they're setting the gap a little bit. I mean, the speeds are falling down quite a bit. The 91 and the 46 is still battling it out. Kind of got a little bit of separation. But going back to, third place, you got third, fourth, and fifth. They're pretty much bumper to bumper there. They're just kind of cruising around, trying to get stuff done. You got Jamie Marlowe kind of running by himself a little bit, but then you got the pack after that of Jeff Gilmore, Eric Johnson, Anthony Bennett, Brian Zimmer's in there, John Anthony. And looks like Brian Zimmer did make the pass on the inside of John Anthony coming into the turn. And you got the sportsmanship, man, of that 12 of Corey Painter. Pretty sure that was him. Just staying down on the low line, letting them have their own groove. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm just wondering when these guys are going to pit or if they're going to pit.
They have to. They have to pit, I would imagine. Don't they? Woo-wee.
I don't know. I mean,
well, the 18 right on the back of Jeff Gilmore.
There we go. He's kicking off this festivities. The 62 of Ronnie Whitcomb. He's had enough.
Man, Dermot should be behind pit wall. Gonna see some action now, probably. So we got Welchels in, Painter's in. And the 18's right on the back of 75. He's pushing them hard.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I think old Jeff Gilmore is struggling. What's that, Jeremy?
I said, I'll tell you what, boys. I don't know. You always want to be out there, but I don't think I'd want to be out there right now. I don't know how they've made it on these tires as far as they did.
I don't, and they making it. They're making it.
I think Gilmore is going to have to pit because he's dropping like a rock.
Yep, the 18 got around him. The 55 got around him. John Anthony's getting right there too. Man, they're still going, David. They're still going.
Here we go.
Oh, the caution.
Oh, and there's some more action. Charlie Wilson slams into the 62. And his hood's flopping around. I'll take that as a souvenir.
Man, with the 62, the one that just came out. Yeah, 62 into turn 2 sideways, and then
Wow.
57 just clobbers him.
Yeah.
Wow, flips him all over. Wow. But the 62 puts it in gear and takes off, and they're both rolling.
Oh, Charlie's got a big problem. I guess he can get his tires now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Holy moly. So yeah, like it just sees sideways, and Charlie just sees a car right in front of him, flips him over. Woo-wee.
Car on Charlie.
Wow. Yeah, his hood's
Poor
got a little
Charlie.
flip.
Jesus. I think the 62 came down, drifted down, and
Yeah, and he just
Charlie was
had
worried
nowhere to
about an
go.
inside car.
But you know what we can do, David?
Bring him on up in the booth.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, my good boy Charlie. Charlie Wilson.
Sir.
You were running good there, but a little bit of a snafu, huh?
Yeah, I had a set of tires waiting. I was ready to give him a challenge.
And wham! Did you see what you did to that guy? He barrel rolled.
Oh yeah, I watched it right out my front windshield.
Hey, but you got the car going. So you put it in gear, but you both took off. So you got a chance still, Charlie. You got a new set of tires. Get the hood off of there and get back out there.
My pit crew says too much damage. We're done.
Oh, no way.
Oh, you're in spectator mode now?
Spectator mode now.
Well, you've run good. We appreciate having you out here, Charlie.
Yep.
Hey, go get a hot dog, grab a Coors, man, and we'll meet you sometime.
Yes, sir. Gentlemen, thank you. Appreciate all your work up there.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, man.
Tough luck to Charlie.
Yeah, just waiting for just like that, waiting for a set of tires and kapooey. Now he's going home with a set of tires and no hood.
He probably wants to sit back and have a dog and a beer anyways. So
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
That's what we're doing.
I don't blame him. Here's where it's going to get dicey.
Boys, I'm looking right now. That's still that about top 8 still has not pitted yet. And everybody behind them just did.
Well,
John
I don't know
Anthony,
about that.
Eric Johnson, Jeff Gilmore, Dustin Porter, all have pitted just now.
Gilmore's got freshies.
It's Big LL. He just pitted. I don't know if he took tires, but I'm sure he did.
Oh, I'm sure he did. If he's got them, he's taking them.
Oh, well, you can borrow Charlie's because he didn't use them.
That's right. So look for Canadian Bacon to come on up to the field.
Okay, pace car's in, and they're going to get the jump and green flag again. Hopefully they stay in a straight line.
So Charlie,
they're going to be tough coming into this turn. Man, they made it work. So you got Chase Embley still took the lead. Robert Hartley's there trying to get a single filed out, but look at that 75 Jeff Gilmore, man, taking her on the inside, and he's moving.
Yeah, he is. Taking her 3 wide. Oh, no, Vinny here. Will he get it?
Well, you got the 300. Oh, the 75's right on the bumper of him. So Chase Embley, he takes the lead.
Can we go on in car on Gilmore? That might be fun.
Yeah, he's right behind the 071. He's on the inside. He makes the pass. Looks pretty easy. He's on the move. He's running in 4th place now.
He may have the right combo right here.
So Anthony Bennett went on the inside of Robert Hartley to take 2nd place away, and he's gaining on the 91, the Chase.
I think my money's on Gilmore right now. If he's got them new tires.
Guys, I just tried to get into Gilmore's radio there, and about the only thing I heard was something about a pissed off teenager. So probably one to watch out.
Oh boy.
So the cool thing is, David, the one we kind of talked about just a little bit, like kind of running toward the back, making, he had that little bit of a, I don't know, like a real big wreck, but he was kind of part of it, is the 99 of Cale Peterson, right? He's running in 5th place right now, right in front of Eric Johnson.
Gilmore couldn't have been the only one that could take tires. Christ, we've only got 21 laps. Oh boy.
Did you see that? Anthony Bennett took it wide on the outside, and
they got company right now. Gilmore will take him right up to the center. He don't care.
So
Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson passed the inside of the 46, and the 99 took it 3 wide coming into the turn. They separated it out. They're 2 wide coming into the turn. You got the 45 and the 91. They just got around them. So now you got Anthony Bennett and Jeff Gilmore. They're going to battle it out. You got the 99, the 18, and the 4. They're side by side coming into turn 3 and 4. Robert Hartley just doesn't have enough, probably with the tires and stuff, stayed out way too long with them and just couldn't hang with these guys, especially with everybody with new tires.
Can't imagine they wouldn't take tires with 25 laps to go, Kurt.
But minimum tires, man. You only got 3 sets, and if you took them on that last pit stop, you don't have them. It changes everything now. So the main contenders, man, the 91 and the 46 that was battling right there is kind of dropping back. Can't really hang with them, especially with the number 4, Dustin, I'm sorry. Jeez.
You figure it out.
Yeah, the 99 taking the 91 on the inside too. So you got Anthony Bennett in first, Jeff Gilmore in second, Eric Johnson in third. He made it back up. The 4th place in the 4 car, Dustin Quarter. 5th in the 99 is Cale Peterson. Oops. 6th place is Shane Sempley. 7th is Robert Hartley. 8th place, Terry Whitwiller. 9th is Brian Zimmer. 10th is Brian Welchel. 11th, Vinnie Edward. 12th, John Anthony. 13th, Jamie Marlowe. 14th is Robert Day. 15th, Corey Painter. Charlie Wilson's on pit road. After that, whoopsie by Ronnie Welchel. Those are 16th and 17th, and they're probably both car haulers right now hanging out.
Yeah, I see Robert Day got his lap back.
Yeah, he's running hard. I wonder if he got those pressures now.
Yeah, I don't know if Gilmore's got anything for Bennett, but I think Johnson may.
But you got to pass the 75 though.
Yeah, he's generally not too giving in that respect.
When about 12 laps to go in the race, I wonder if the 18 remember what happened, what the 46 did.
Yeah, I don't know how much Canadian kindness he's going to have tonight. But anyways. Yeah, I'm looking at the current meatballs, and we got Wilson and Ronnie Welchel that are on pit road with active meatballs.
But they can be eating them now too, so.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, 2 bros enjoying themselves right now, watching the race. But look at the 75 and the 747, right? Bumper to bumper, coming into the turn. Will he have something for him, David, in the next 10 laps?
Thinking he might.
But what you don't want is to run side by side long enough because you got the 18 right behind you. That will close the gap, and then you're going to have some issues. But then if all that happens, you're going to have the other 2 that's running 4th and 5th is Dustin and Cale. They're going to be right there up in the mix, and they're going to pounce on it.
Maybe some lap traffic will play a part. We got Robert Day all over the track. I don't know if he's drinking again, but
well, we're going to say that he is, but you better watch out. But they're there. The 18's behind the 75. The 75's behind the 747.
Probably Roberts going clubbing after the race, I'm guessing. But anyways,
Or he did when he got, or before he jumped in the car.
yeah.
What a heck of a show that the FNX people are putting on here for tonight at the Misfit Motorsports iRacing League. I mean,
There comes Charlie Johnson. He's sniffing around like a hound dog.
top three drivers, David, they're bumper to bumper now. Are they going to have enough to finish this out? 5 laps to go, 6 laps to go.
Oh dear. Oh
No,
boy.
they are there.
Oh!
Everybody else is kind of spread out. He got a little bit of loose. Open the door. The 18. The 18 takes it on the high side, but the 75 is going to try to stick it, but gets a little loose.
That was his race. He got greedy.
But not over yet, David. Not over yet. 5 laps to go. The only thing is Anthony Bennett's probably looking in his rearview mirror right now, and stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, Bennett got a little loose. I'm sure he's driving with his rearview mirror right now. Boy, we couldn't have set it up any better, could we?
Man, the top the top 5 drivers right now gained so many positions from qualifying. It's unreal. So 3 laps ago, Anthony Bennett's in the lead. Eric Johnson is trying to close the gap a little bit more farther. Jeff Gilmore's running in third in the 75 car. Was running in second. Got a little bit of loose. The 18 smacks the wall. Testing the wall.
Yeah, so did Gilmore. He went up and kissed it too. I wonder what the cement tastes like. You got to taste
both did it.
That's the trouble. Sometimes you'll follow a guy right up into it.
Yeah, the 12 Corey Painter, he's on pit road. It probably just got out of the way for him, letting him finish it up. But the 18 is on the back of Anthony Bennett. We got the white flag, David. Here we go. It's the last time they're going to get this around. Will he have enough? Jeff Gilmore's a little bit too farther back. Takes a different run. The 18's got to run on him. Will he take it on the inside? We're going to be too wide. Coming into 3 of the 18 and the 747. Slides up into him. He bumps him. Bumps him out of the way. Gives him enough that Gilmore might be able to. Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
So Johnson bumps the 747 up out of the way, had to make him slow down, open the door for Gilmore to take second place. Anthony Bennett finished third. With unofficial results yet, we haven't got the real deal yet. They're just crossing the line. 4th place is Dustin Corder. 5th place is Cale Peterson.
Yep, 6th is going to be Chase Demphley. 7th, Robert Hartley. 8th is going to be Terry Litwiller. 9th is going to be Brian Ziemer. 10th is Vinnie Edwards.
11th is Brian Welch. 12th is Jamie Marlowe. 13th, Anthony Bennett. 14th, Robert Day. 15th, Corey Painter. 16th, Charlie Wilson after his whoopsie with Ronnie Welch on 17th. In 17th, Mike Perry in 18th. John Michael Elliott in 19th. Matthew Johnson 20th. And Joey 21st. And Ronnie Hurst in 22nd. But, man, heck of a finish, man. So let Eric do his burnout here real quick. Let's bring in Anthony Bennett real quick. Finishing second or the third, and then we'll bring Eric Johnson in. Anthony Bennett, Kurt and David up here in the booth.
How are you doing?
Man, heck of a run. White flag came out. I mean, closing the gap a little bit, but just coming into turn 3 and 4 gave you a little bump, but you almost had it, my man.
It's short track racing.
Yeah. I mean, but car looked good. I mean, you gapped them. They caught up. It looked like Gilmore had a little bit of a oopsie, kind of like separated the gap, but did you really have anything left in the car for tires or fuel to make anything change a little bit on that last lap?
Well, I saved the last set of tires for that last stint there, so we had a little bit of something for them, but just a little too tight on the brake pads.
I mean, heck of a run. Third place. You almost got second. Just Gilmore had the thing. But hey, go celebrate. First race of the FNX series here to start out the season, man. Heck of a run. And hopefully we see you next week.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Man, almost had it, man. Being that last turn like that and then going in third. Tough. But we got to David, ex-champion of the last season and the winner of tonight here at Richmond is Eric Johnson. Eric, Kurt, and David up here in the booth again.
Kurt and David.
Hey, so did you learn your lesson? Well, it looks like you learned your lesson with the 46 and you tried it on the 747 on the last lap.
I don't feel the greatest about that. I locked him up and I just could not get her woed up there.
I mean, it's the last lap. I mean, you didn't really wreck them or something like that. You did get the win.
That's not how I like to do things, even if it's for the win. I mean, it's race one of the season. Like, if I could take that one back, I'd take that one back.
I mean, it happened, right? It wasn't intentional. I mean, it was good racing. I mean, disappointed. I mean, he got in third, Jeff Gilmore in second, and stuff like that. But he started dang near dead last year. He did start in dang last. Had a couple incidents. He got spun out. Robert Day had some tire issues. Got in front of you almost twice. And still managed to kind of keep the car clean somewhat and managed to come out the win tonight.
This is a roller coaster, boys. Starting way back there, you know, we were slicing and dicing early, trying to get through there, make up some headway. And yeah, we had a couple close calls with Day there. And
Well, so tell us, why would you fall asleep during qualifying, and why didn't you qual?
The boys at the shop, we had some problems after practice, so we had to make some last minute changes there. And, you know, NASCAR said we got to start in the back, so we had to start in the back.
You might be starting in the back next week, right?
I hope they can get their stuff together. We'll see.
Very good. Go celebrate, and we'll talk to you down the road.
Hey, as always, we appreciate you guys up there. Thank you guys for what you do, and the FNX series, Robert Day, Misfit Motorsports, all you guys. We're glad to get the Toyota up here, but it's not exactly how we like to do it. Anthony, I'm on your list now. You owe me one.
Hey, we'll see you down in the trailer here shortly, my man. Good job.
Have a good night, guys.
Can we get a hold of Gilmore? Or?
I think he's already out, man. Looks like some of them are already out of their car and walking to trailers now, man.
You think he's a part-timer, or do you think Gilmore's going to show up next week?
Yeah, I think he might. Yeah, it's hard telling after what he just ran tonight. He might be showing up next week.
Yeah.
All right, David, guess what, man? We just finished and completed race number 1 for the FNX series of Misfit Motorsports Online Racing League. Want to thank everybody here, David, coming out, Jeremy running all the cameras, being on pit road, all the guys at the FNX, all the Misfit Motorsports, everybody here at Twitch. Hit that follow button. We'll be here next Thursday. We'll have in-car cameras on Tuesday nights in the trucks. So hit that, follow us, like it, get into the chat channel, and we will be here again for race number 2 for the FNX series on Thursday night.